Hello guys and welcome to another video. I actually today have a gameplay from Krasher. This is a champion that I haven't played a lot before for you guys, but today is the day that I will show you how I play this champion because even though I don't have this champion, I have had the opportunity to play him in free rotation quite often, and I have a general idea of how I can play this champion, and I actually have a build with him, which is pretty nice. Now, it is very important for me to just go ahead and keep track of whatever the opponent is building. So I am going to go ahead and check that for you. Okay, since she is going double shield, she's most likely going to go ahead and go full defense. Now, the reason why I went ahead and hid under the bush to go ahead and make the purchase, it's because since the update, every time that I open the shop, there's like a 4-second delay, and I don't know why that's going on. I heard that it happens to a lot of people, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna do some maintenance about it, and there are so many other things that have not been working well. But it's just a matter of being patient, and we're gonna be able to see what's going on. I am going to go ahead and get more attack. Whenever I play this champion, I usually go for permanence, attack speed. I could get proxy bow. I also go ahead and get power of the gods. It works very well for him because you can go ahead and spam your first skill. The first skill that I level up is gonna be my first. It actually increases my attack speed, and on my third hit, I actually send the enemy to the air, which is pretty nice. Okay. I usually get haste boots on this champion because attack speed works very well. The gems that I have, they're pretty basic and they're not very strong, but they're attack speed. Um, attack speed gems, basically. So I have haste boots now. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. I need the boots. As you can see right here, I use my tooth to go ahead and deal some damage on the minions. I used my ultimate just because I had it available and I wanted to go ahead and get the clear. That way I can go ahead and focus on her only. And because we can go ahead and send it flying to the air, it's gonna be very helpful for us to have our minions around as well, so they can deal some damage for us. She's doing very well. She's actually going for the potions. Right here, I went for the knockup so I can get the potion, and I was able to get it, so that's gonna be good for us. Since she has really good sustain, it is really crucial for me to be able to have control over the potions, because the more opportunity that she has to recover her mana and the more opportunity she has to regain her health, is gonna be a little bit more impossible for me to just not make her go back. That is basically why I'm being aggressive towards her, because she's gonna be a pain because she has a lot of sustain. So right here we managed to go ahead and make her go back. That's gonna be really good for us. We also managed to go ahead and get the potion. We received some damage. We were able to use the potion. I sometimes go ahead and build lifesteal on this champion. It just depends on the situation. The thing is that right now I'm having this debate whether or not I should keep my haste shoes, because it is very important for me for my positioning to be able to have my boots. Now she has her shield down, so she's not gonna be able to kill me because well, the shield follows you. Oh, she's going full defense. Okay, I am going to go ahead and change my build. I am going to go ahead and get rid of agility shoes. I am going for haste shoes and executioner. The more I hit my enemy, the more defense I can shred. So that's gonna be good for me. Right now, I can tell that she's changing the build because she's not doing anything. We're gonna go ahead and check what she's building. Okay, so that's just more armor. It's 70 armor. I can go kind of ignore that and go all out here because I'm not gonna get a lot of damage back from that armor right now. And just additional information, whenever your enemy gets that armor and their magical champions, actually you need magical resistance. What that armor does is any basic attack that you deal to the champion, you're gonna get 30% of the damage back to you as magical damage. So it is magical damage, and in that case, getting magical resistance is gonna be helpful for us. And can I say, guys, that I love this skin and the weapon that I have. It is just for logging in. It's gonna be temporary. I will no longer have it available in 1 or 2 days. But can I say that it just looks amazing? I love it. And this champion is pretty fun. If you have the opportunity, you should play this champion. He has a lot of control. And the ultimate, there is something you have to know about the ultimate, because a lot of people use it. What is going on? A lot of people use it without knowing what it does. You can actually push the enemies around you back, and there's one important thing. If you have a debuff on the enemy champion, they're not gonna be pushed back. And you can tell when you have an enemy under the debuff, because it looks like they have a shield on top, and it's a brown shield. If you use it when they have that, you actually don't push them. So that's one thing that you have to know. We're here just going for the poke. Oh, she managed to slow me down. Now the only problem is that since my one has a really low cooldown, I actually help her proc her abilities very often. So that's very bad for me. Right here I took a lot of punishment coming from the tower, and actually the minions were able to get me. So that's gonna be first blood. Oh, she got flame armor. Damn. Okay. I am going to go ahead and get Elven armor. The reason is that I am actually receiving some damage because of the first armor that she got, and then now that she has flame armor and I have to be close with her very often, I will be receiving a lot of magical damage without taking into consideration her own magical power. So we're gonna go ahead and keep Executioner because we need the armor penetration. There is no way that I am going to go ahead and get something else unless I have a deep. Oh, third armor. Damn. And you can see right there that she's taunting me, but I'm not worried about it because I know that I am going to go ahead and win this fight because I already figured out the way that she's building. I am thinking now about going ahead and get Reaper Sight so I can go ahead and get more power. Because of the amount of armor that she has, it's gonna be very difficult to go through her. So right now I'm just thinking a lot of stuff. I know that she's hiding right here, so I am going to go ahead and go for the poke. And she's playing very defensive. As you can see, she's playing very well. She is staying within range of the tower. She's being very defensive. She's playing very well. So that's nice. I'm glad that I was able to face someone. Oh, what happened here? Someone at a competitive while using Bragler. But I know Bragler too well. Oh, shit. Don't worry. Okay, we got this. The build that she has right now, even though she's going full defense, it's gonna work very well because she can actually regain her HP with her ultimate and her skills. I am going to go ahead and change my build to Reaper Sight. The reason is that I want to go ahead and build power because I am going to go ahead and go straight for the tower instead of fighting her, because she's getting so much armor that it's just gonna be a hassle going through the armor. We can go ahead and go through the armor, but it's just gonna go ahead and take a lot of time. It's gonna be very time consuming. I will need to get Executioner. I will need to get Dragon Sword. I will need to keep my magical resistance. I will need to keep my haste boots. It's just gonna be a hassle overall. So right now I'll just focus on creating the stacks for my scythe. That way I can increase my power. So the minions are gonna go ahead and come in. I'll see if I can get some penetration as well. Some penetration going. As you can see, my tower already got a lot of damage already. And she's going for a third defensive item. and even the boots have crowd control. No, it's Tennessee. Tennessee. Oh, she's going for the gank. But I actually am not interested in fighting her right now. I will go ahead and deal some damage to the tower as much as I can and just leave. Because again, if I try to fight her, it's gonna be just pointless because she has so much defense that I'm not gonna be able to do much to her. So I am going to go ahead and head back. I think I am going to go ahead and sell Battle Axe. I'll get some attack speed and then I'll change my haste boots for agility shoes so I can have more movement speed because I will need that movement speed. Again, going for the stacks. She's right here, but I'm not worried about her. Since she has a lot of armor, she's not going to be able to deal any damage to the tower. She's going to be hitting like a wet noodle, so that's going to be really good. Like right here, you can see that she's not doing any damage to me, but the damage is actually coming from the tower. Again, I am going to go ahead and build more stacks on my side. Head back. There's no need for me to stay and fight her. Let me go ahead and see if I can change the build a little bit. Okay, once I get 550 gold, I'll see what I can do. Now, just use this as an example, guys. Whenever you're facing a person that is going full freaking defense, there's actually no need to fight him because you know that it's just gonna be pointless. So the point of the game is just actually to get the objectives. So focus to the objectives. Right now, she figured out what I'm doing. She noticed that I'm going actually for the tower, but her poke on the tower is not gonna do anything. Again, because since she has a lot of defense, she's just gonna be hitting like a wet noodle. So it's nothing, guys. Right now, you do have to sit a little bit and defend. Okay, I already have the attack speed. Let me get the move with you. Again, building the stacks is important so I can go ahead and get more power. As you can see, I have pretty decent power. I already have 30% penetration. I'm not afraid of her because I know that she has full defense. So she's not going to be able to deal a lot of damage to me. I already have the Dragon Sword for the penetration, and because of that, I can actually go ahead and it's going to be beneficial for me to destroy the tower. I'll save this potion. I'll go back, heal. Oh, she got more HP. Again, whenever you're facing someone that is getting so much defense, there's actually no need to fight him. Right here, I'm just going for the poke so I can go ahead and show some dominance. But I am actually aiming for the tower. As you can see right here, I don't care. This time, let me go full all in for the tower. So she's not dealing any damage to me. We were able to get the tower. Now we can go ahead and get the potion, heal, and oh, she wants my tower. Again, she's not gonna be able to do any progress right here because she doesn't have the power that is needed to go ahead and take down the tower. I went ahead and used the ultimate just for the clear. I mean, I could care less what is going on right now. I'll go ahead and send her to the air so she can go ahead, and the only difference here is that I deal some damage. Since she's very tanky, but she can only take so much damage from the tower and so much damage coming from the tower as well. Right here, there's no need for me to stay back, so I am going to just go ahead and head back. Oh, okay. She's changing the build, but it's too late already because I already was able to get the tower. And actually, the build that I have, as you can see it, it's gonna work very well even if she has armor or even if she has ability power. Like right there, you can see that I deal a lot of damage. My champion is very powerful. The only difference is that she was going for full fucking defense, so that was the only problem. So right here, I'll go get the tower, and this is gonna be a good game. So guys, whenever you face a person that is building so much defense, just remember what is the real objective of the game. No pun intended. So yes, what is the objective of the game? In this case, you can see that the build that she has below, it is a pretty decent build. It's really nice. The only thing that I would have changed right here on the items that she has, she can go ahead and get rid of the second item, which in this case, it'll be, let's see, it's Garden Scepter. And you can go ahead and get something else because I deal physical damage. You need physical defense. You need some kind of resistance. Actually, maybe flame armor would have been done well. Another thing is that if she had played an ability power build with at least one defensive item, I think she would have been able to win with no problems because she was doing very well. The only thing is that she lacked power. Since she didn't have power, I didn't actually have to worry about her. At the beginning, I was trying to fight, but I noticed that she was playing very defensive and she was getting as much defense as she could, and all of her abilities actually do very well in regarding sustain. So it was a bad idea for me just to try to contest and see who would win. So I decided to just ignore the person, go for the tower, and that got me the win. So guys, again, if you face anyone with so much defense, ignore them. They're not gonna hit very hard. They're gonna hit you with like a wet noodle. They're not gonna do anything to you. Just take down the tower. Very simple. Take down the tower, get the victory, and move along. Guys, I do thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that this helps you whenever you're facing someone that builds every single defensive item in the game. So you have an idea that whenever they do that, there's no need to kill them. Just ignore them, get the objectives, go along with your day. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night if you're watching at night. And thank you for coming, guys.